My name is Landon Van Soest. I'm the director of Good Fortune, which is a film about two Kenyans who are being targeted by massive international development projects, but actually organize their communities to oppose the projects, to fight for their homes and fight for their livelihoods.
Great. I'm Jeremy Levine. I'm the producer and editor on the film.
Well, there are two stories in the film, and one has to do with a United Nations project in Kibera. The United Nations is partnering with the Kenyan government to do a slum upgrading project. We follow Silva there, who is a midwife in Kibera. She's been living in Kibera for 15 years and has actually found a very vibrant community and an economic base where she can work and educate her children. She's very skeptical of the upgrading project because of a lot of promises from the Kenyan government in the past. So she spends her time opposing the project and sort of trying to fight for her home. We sort of contrast that with a story in a rural area in western Kenya where an American company is investing $25 million into an agricultural project that they say will create employment, infrastructure, etc. We spend most of the film talking to Jackson in that area, who is a farmer and a school teacher whose land is actually being flooded by a reservoir that the company is building to irrigate the rice farm. So he, has a very similar experience where he organizes his community to stand up and try to fight against the company and to protect his home.
Well, it's a great question. Who is aid? Where is this aid going? Who's it benefiting? This film is really just two stories, and our goal was to figure out what is it like to be on the receiving end of these massive aid projects, and that's kind of the starting point. And ultimately, this aid and all of this development should be going and helping the communities, but I don't think that's going to happen as long as it's imposed on them without consulting with them. These are, there isn't a solution, like one solution for Africa, because every community is very different, and the way I think that we should be going about it is going in, talking to the community, and figuring out a way to kind of work together to develop, and I think that's the future. So.
I really think that ultimately the answers lie, within the communities themselves, and that, we as Western citizens really need to do what we can to support local initiatives and to really support the grassroots causes and to really, see communities according to their own terms and according to their own values and do what we can to support local initiatives. So I would really strongly encourage anyone in a community that's facing a similar issue, people that have ideas and have motivation to follow those, with all of their heart and to do whatever they can to sort of reach out and gain the resources and the opportunities to promote their own ideas and their own initiatives.